This is Jimmy Flame, and here's my quick review of the Simmons SD600 electronic drums. These drums are freaking awesome. The standard set comes with 4 tom pads, a hi-hat pad, cymbal pad, and a ride pad. And for a little bit of extra loot, you get an additional tom and an additional crash to complete your kit. The SD600 comes with an inclusive plug-in to handle all your standard drums. On the back, you'll find 2 additional plugins for the expansion pack. A USB host, which sends MIDI to your DAW, auxiliary in, and stereo outs, which sends a standard analog signal to your recording device. Let's talk about the brains of the SD600. It's pretty powerful. It comes with 35 preset kits, and you can also program your own kits in there using your own sounds or by manipulating the sounds that are currently in the brain. The Bluetooth allows for seamless communication between your tablet, your iPhone, or whatever smartphone you want to use to further manipulate the sounds. And perhaps the most impressive feature on the SD600 are these mesh pads. I mean, they really do feel like real drum heads. You can even tune them with a drum key to either tighten or loosen them just like a real drum head. And then the cymbals, they're nice and firm, just like the real thing. And one other cool thing is the rims themselves can have sounds programmed into them. So a little disclaimer, I'm an analog guy, and these drums are blowing me away. I played kits that were like 3-4 times more expensive than these, and these held up very well against those. Even the stock sounds that come with this thing are decent, especially if you go in and you know how to tinker around with, like, you know, the cross sounds and the threshold and all that good stuff. You know, you understand all that stuff. You're not gonna have any issues really with the stock sound. I personally use Ugritone VSTs through my DAW. If your DAW can handle VSTs, it can handle this thing. It's just like plugging in any MIDI keyboard. You just plug it in from the back of the brains into the computer, have your VSTs going, and you pretty much set it up similarly. I'm gonna go ahead and give this thing 5 stars. For real, it held up very well, once again, against drum sets that were far more expensive. And I like the convenience of the add-ons of the extra cymbal and the extra tom. One of these, I don't remember exactly which one, but they're all similar. These are 8-inch toms and a 10-inch snare, which I really liked. And then the cymbals feel, you know, it took me a minute to kind of get used to the abruptness of hitting them. But what, you know, it only took a couple smacks to really get used to it. So, like I said, overall 5 stars. Go out and get yourself there. If you're on the fence with Simmons, or if anyone else is telling you, oh, don't do that, no. The company's been, you know, overhauled. Guitar Center does run it, but Dave Simmons is back with the company. He's been back with them since about 2017, and I think his first big release was the SD1200, and they are very similar to these. These things freaking rock. In fact, I like them so much, I'm releasing an entire album that's going to feature these as the drum track. Till next time, subscribe to my channel, damn it!